What up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the Derp State. We have an amazing episode lined up for you. Before we get any further ahead, let me double check my audio settings. There we go. Yep.
Oh shit! I forgot to do that too. Damn.
We're good. Let me just double check. We're good. Okay. Anyway, what's up, everybody? Welcome back. We have another great show lined up for you today. We're going to talk about Pete Hegseth and the Department of War Crimes, apparently, because that's literally what they're doing. Just out there bombing the shit out of fishing boats like it's nothing, and then posting memes about it. And then posting. What's crazy about the whole scenario is they're like, look at our war crimes on Twitter. They bomb fishing boats and then post the videos on Twitter to brag about it. And we're all looking at them like, those are awfully small boats to be bringing drugs to the United States. But anyway.
Yeah,
I think he's gonna get thrown under the bus. And Donald Trump, apparently, they're already trying to blame a general down in that region for the war crimes.
Yeah, so
they're trying everything they can now to cover their tracks and use a scapegoat. So I have a feeling Pete Hegseth is going to be on his way out. Kash Patel might be on his way out as well.
That's what I was hearing too.
We are going to talk about the D.C. shooting a little bit more. Because so far I haven't heard anything new about the shooter other than we talked about yesterday, but I want to get James's perspective on that. The ShamWow guy.
I just want to highlight that really quick. Thank you, Brina.
Yes. The ShamWow guy is running for Congress. For you guys who don't remember the ShamWow guy, well, we're going to let you know. We'll just give you a quick education on who he is and why he probably fits in perfectly with the Republican Party in its current form.
It's so unsurprising that he's a Republican. It's so unfucking surprising.
No. And we're also going to talk about Donald Trump because he was asked about his recent MRI and still claims it's somehow part of preventative maintenance. I feel like that's what they're doing with Donald Trump, just giving him oil changes and sending him on his way.
It's funny. I was just watching Frankenstein last night, and that's kind of like what it is.
Right?
Yep, exactly.
Right, shove him out the door. He's good.
Mm-hmm.
Let's just fill him with amphetamines and shove him out the door. Everything will be fine.
It'll be great. No nuclear buttons in his way. Nothing like that.
Right. All right. So, in unrelated news, though, we're going to talk about Laura Loomer again because I do want to get. I'm sorry, but I don't like talking ill about women in general. But these MAGA women, what the fuck is going on with them? I don't understand it. I don't see, especially Laura Loomer. Like, she is crazy. She's like boil your rabbit crazy.
Oh, yeah.
Like Fatal Attraction type shit. But apparently, seriously, like, am I even like slightly overreaching on this one? But apparently, this psycho has press passes now to the White House. The White House, guys.
What are we doing?
What reality is this? Okay. This woman has been banned from Uber and
Twitter.
I think DoorDash.
Yeah, DoorDash is the one. Yeah.
You have to be a fucking terrible person to get banned from Uber and Lyft. You know how racist? Like, she got banned for being racist. You know how racist you have to be to get banned from like Uber and Lyft? That shit's crazy to me. The list of places she's been banned from. She's the same lady that handcuffed herself to Twitter HQ.
Yep.
When they banned her the one time.
And weren't they just like walking, like she handcuffed herself to one door and people going in just walked in the other door?
I don't know, nobody gave a shit.
They didn't care.
It was the most pathetic protest I've ever seen. It's like the people at Twitter couldn't be bothered with it at all. But she is now she has exclusive access, press pass. She's part of the press pool at the White House, people. We got Betty Johnson. We got her. Tim Pool is part of the White House press pool or press. I think InfoWars.
Yeah.
Well, like, what? What are we even talking about here? This is not press. This is a joke.
Well, here's what's crazy is there's really not much difference between InfoWars and corporate media at this point, in my opinion, because
you're absolutely right.
Israel says they killed Hamas leaders, and then you find out that it was just a bunch of kids in a tent, or they post a bunch of anti-trans crap, or they stainwash the latest thing that Trump has lied about. Everything computer, and they say that that's
everything computer.
Everything computer, so amazing. Screen here, screen there, it's amazing. So there's really not much difference between corporate media and these clowns that are now being let in.
No, damn it! I might have forgot to load the video of the
Uh-oh.
ShamWow guy.
I just want to see his mugshot from when he got arrested for getting beat up by that prostitute. What an accomplishment! Like, what a thing to have on your resume, and then run for
right. It's like this
congressional
environment
office.
that you're right. Like, run for congressional office. That's exactly right.
And he got the shit beat out of him too.
He really did. I remember that because that was years ago now, but I still remember that. Like, what the hell? But anyway, let's play the video of Laura Luber while I find this other one here. But again, we watched this yesterday, but I want to get James's reaction to it because it's totally worth watching again.
All right.
Here's Laura Luber trying to get laid. This is pre-surgery Luber. This is like normal looking human
before she went Jigsaw, yeah.
Right, before she turned into Jigsaw. Trying to get laid. And the funniest part about this whole video is there's a guy in the background and you can see his face. And his face just says it all. And it's the best part.
Your eyes look so good. You're like beautiful.
Thank you.
You're like an Aryan degenerate goddess.
Oh, he's so not into
Love
it.
it.
An Aryan degenerate god.
I know, but I'm
whatever
Jewish.
that means.
It's okay.
Because you're such a cutie.
Don't mess my hair. God damn. Fix it. Fix my hair. Did you fix it?
I did. But like that picture you posted on Instagram recently when you got like reinstated on Facebook was so hot. Like seriously.
I appreciate it.
It's so good.
It's a good picture.
Your skin and the Nazis hate me.
It's fun.
The alt-right people want to put me in a gas chamber because they're obsessed with the
She is so weird.
I think they're just memeing on you, but it's okay.
It's okay. I don't care. I love
The
it.
guy in the
They be like
background
that sometimes.
I know. They're just jealous
Right.
because I have big tits and an Ashkenazi IQ.
What does that even mean?
Yes, that's what it is.
Yeah.
You got it.
Anyway, next time you're in New York, let me know. We'll hang out. Bring your girlfriend to New York sometime, and we'll all hang out. We'll go to like really cool restaurants and hang out, and we'll have a blast. It's gonna
Yes,
be so
I will
much
bring
fun.
my girlfriend.
Yeah, I want to meet.
I will bring my girlfriend.
Yeah.
on
He's like
this
protecting himself.
weird
You
date.
remember.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Yes, you'll meet her.
You guys are so sweet. I hope
Thank
it
you.
works out because like I said, I know it's all in that. Like, I know everything you do on Twitter is like so fake.
That was straight Jim from The Office.
That's the best part
I
of the
know
whole
it's all
video.
in
my
that.
That
I
God.
know
face.
everything you do on Twitter is like so fake and not real, but
Yeah, it's all
like
fake.
it's so sweet that you like and your girlfriend have been together for 3 years. I love it.
I know. It's all an act.
Do you know something? Like, I'm gonna tell you a secret. Like, do you know so many people in this movement who
Oh my
through
God.
trad life are like fucking people on the side and like cheating on their partners? Like,
That's so
like
bad.
they're not even like really trad life.
such
Like,
scum.
Man,
like my ex is
she-
like
he
dating
is so.
somebody
I'm
who's,
sorry,
like,
I
super
can't. It's
trad
so
life and-
cringe. It's so cringe.
Please, yeah.
He
That's
is so not into her, man.
Oh my god, that is that is straight out of The Office.
Right? You see the guy's face. The guy's face in the background is the best part.
It's just
He's
straight
like,
clean
God,
humor.
man.
And she is so fucking. Who is that guy? She's so fucking thirsting over that dude. Is he another like TPUSA Nazi or some shit?
Probably. But that's how they
God.
talk behind the scenes, like talking about Aryan blood and like, what the fuck are you
What is she's
talking
Ashkenazi
about?
IQ? What was it? God,
Yeah, big tits and Ashkenazi IQ. That was what she said.
you could not write dialogue that bad. Like,
I
how
know.
do
I know.
these people reproduce? Honestly, I
That's
am not
the scary
great per-
part. That is
socially,
scary.
and I'm not that great with women, but my God, the way these Republicans interact with each other is so embarrassing. Holy
Oxygen
shit.
said she is so thirsty.
She
Yeah, I'm telling
was.
you, man. She's crazy. She's that. I'm telling you, she's that boil your rabbit lady. That fatal attraction shit, man. She will boil your fucking cat.
Brina
You
said,
fuck
"Oh
with
my
her,
God,
man.
she wanted to screw him on the floor."
And she would have probably if she.
But I love that she was like, "Bring your girlfriend," and then immediately after that, she's like, "Oh, by the way, you know everybody cheats on their girlfriend, right? So you want to fuck me now?"
Right.
And he was
It's
still
just-
not having it.
that
She was giving him a hall pass, and he was not having it. My God.
Thirsty
Oh.
is the best way to put that entire scenario.
Oh wow.
So she has slithered her way up the ladder.
Yeah.
To get to the press office at the White House. That's insane to me. It's absolutely insane.
Jesus.
But speaking of MAGA women, let's I have another clip that you guys probably want to see
Oh boy.
of Stephen Miller's wife, Katie Miller, who has been making the rounds on the different news networks and getting her ass handed to her on all of them that aren't right wing. Like CNN, she's been getting slaughtered. But here she is calling Stephen Miller. I don't even know how to say this with a straight face. Stephen Miller, okay, the guy that looks like an actual walking dick. Like if a penis became sentient, it would look just like Stephen Miller. Same haircut and everything. But anyway, a sexual matador. Like you, what are we looking at the same? Are we talking about the same Stephen Miller that the rest of us are seeing?
Sexual matador.
Right. I've never even
Who
heard
says this kind of shit? What the actual Ashkenazi IQ? Sexual matador? What? Everything
talks like this?
computer. Who?
Everything
What are we
computer.
doing here?
Right, but here she is talking about her husband apparently being a sexual demon.
You are married to Stephen Miller,
I
so
am.
you are the envy of all women. What is that like?
Please. Oh
What is
my
it like being married to
God.
such a sexual matador?
He is an incredibly
What the fuck? He
inspiring
says it?
man who gets me going in the morning with his speeches being like, let's start the day. I am going to defeat the left and we are going to win. He wakes up the day ready to.
That's what they do?
Honey,
let's get up and fucking go. We gotta
picture
get
him.
the left.
rising like Darth Vader, like, it is time to find the immigrants.
Out of his
I don't know why I'm
coffin,
channeling
like-
Snape now, but it's like, we will find the blacks and the Jews and the Muslims, and we will take them down.
Right.
What in the
What are we even talking about here? A sexual
Jesus.
matador. Yes, the women are just all over Stephen Miller.
Yeah, they can't keep their eyes off of his
Wow.
fucking scalp. Ugh.
You know what I mean? That's what I don't get. But like, you look at her, she's obviously not white. It's just like, lady. You know what I'm saying? Like, your husband's a white supremacist Nazi, and you're out here promoting this propaganda shit.
Well, it's the same
It'll
thing.
never cease to amaze me.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's the same thing with Usha Vance, right? She's married
Same
to
thing.
a guy, and
Yep.
and he's now a white supremacist. I mean, the list goes on and on. I mean, there were Jews that worked for the Nazis. I can't remember the guy, but there was a very high-ranking Jewish person who was with the Nazis and was given like an Aryan hall pass, basically. But it happens because they want to be close to power and have power rather than
They
be
had their own coin. They
Yeah.
had a Jewish Nazi coin that they minted for the because that's how Israel started. The Jews from Germany fled voluntarily because they felt they were owed that land that is now called Israel. So the Nazis were like, you can leave. And we're like, all right. They were like, okay, let's go. So that's how that all started. But yeah, you're right, absolutely right. A lot of them did, in fact, work with the Nazis. So
and then the Jews that fled Germany to go into Israel, they then shut the door behind them and refused, in a lot of instances, to allow other Jews fleeing Germany to come to what they called their promised land. It's insane, the history of that country.
No, and the worst part about the entire scenario is the Muslim community in that area welcomed them.
Yep.
Said,
They
"Hey,
did. It was
come on in."
It was the same thing as
That's the fucked up
Thanksgiving.
part about it. You know what I mean? Yeah, exactly. Like
The Native
Thanksgiving.
Americans welcomed us just for us to genocide them. You know,
Yeah,
300
pretty much
years
the
later.
Same scenario. So all right. Moving on from
They're crazy.
the crazy women in the Republican narrative here. We have a new candidate. Let's pray to God does not win. His name is Offer Vince Shlomo. That is his real name, I guess. According to Wikipedia, that is his name. Okay, I'm not making that up. I had to read it twice when I saw it because it's the weirdest name I've ever heard. But yeah, Offer Vince Shlomi. Oh, Shlomi. I'm sorry, not Shlomo.
Shlomi. Okay.
I hope I didn't just accidentally say some kind of slur. I'm fucking up, man.
It's that kind of show, man. I just said a slur.
Fuck.
Shlomo, fuck.
Okay. Most famously, this guy's known for being a what do you call it? The TV advertisement guys.
Like an
what were they?
infomercial, yeah.
Infomercial guys. Yeah. So he did the ShamWow the chamois that soaked up everything.
That's a good name,
He
chamois.
also did something called the slap chop.
Yes.
He also promoted a lint roller called the Sticky. So I think that's why I'm having a problem. No, it's spelled SCHTIKI. I'm not actually fucking that up on purpose.
Holy shit.
It's literally called the Sticky. And a liquid cleaner called Invincible.
Yes,
But
I
it
remember that
actually
one, too.
has Vince's name in it. Okay. Anyway, all right. Let me play the first video talking about this guy. We'll go over a little bit of his history.
As Congresswoman Green steps away, we're learning of someone else throwing their hat into the ring for a congressional seat in Texas. And it's a name or at least a face you'll probably recognize.
Making you cry, you're making me cry. Life's hard enough as it is. You don't want to cry anymore. The skin's at the bottom. Hey, look, so you want a little bit of onions? You don't want to drag out the food processor? The skin comes right off. We're going to make America skinny again, one slap at a time.
Now, we're going to do this in
the
real
fuck?
time. Look at this. Put on the spill, turn it over without even putting any pressure. 50% of the cola right there. You follow me, camera guy?
You
From
follow me,
soaking
camera
up
guy?
cola to a campaign pitch of soaking up the swamp. Offer Vince Swimmy, who you probably know is the ShamWow guy, has actually filed for a run for Congress in Texas. It's so unbelievable, it's hard to get the words out. He's trying to unseat Congressman
even-
John Carter. Shlomi went viral for these commercials, but he had several high-profile controversies, including an arrest for an alleged fight with a sex worker and allegations of harassment. He stepped out of the limelight recently to reportedly
Of course.
work on his image.
Of course. And even the anchor couldn't believe it. He's like, "What in the fuck? I went to journalism school for this. Like,
Yeah.
what in the fuck am I
wonder if
doing here?"
I could probably find his mugshot.
His mugshot. Yeah, he
Yeah.
got the shit kicked out of him. Is it
But no,
any?
yeah.
Hmm?
Go ahead. I just can't believe this guy's running for office. But it's
Of
so
course
on
he's
brand.
MAGA, though. I mean, you look at the Make America Skinny Again,
Oh, I know. Right?
and
It's
then
like, give me a break.
being a sex pest. And then,
Holy
you
shit.
got it? Let me see it.
Holy shit! Oh wait, come on. Let me find a better one. There's a
Yeah,
bunch
he got
over
the
here.
shit kicked out of him.
That is so good. Holy crap!
Like whoever that sex worker was, damn lady, she took some boxing lessons or some shit.
She beat the brakes off of him, man.
Yeah,
Hold
she
on, I gotta
did.
Pull it up.
And I love how he got her.
He got the shit beat out of him, man. Yeah,
Oh,
that was done
man.
by a sex worker. Don't know why.
Wait, what is this? It's going for $375.
For this
dollars?
image to purchase the license to the image?
Jesus Christ, dude.
Yeah, born in Israel. Apparently, I didn't know that either. That was in his Wikipedia profile. But yeah, got beat up by a prostitute, and now
Wow.
he's running as a Republican.
He's just the My Pillow guy, but for commercials. That's,
right. He's the yeah, exactly. What was the other name of that? What was the name of the guy that basically had a heart attack because the amount of cocaine he did? He's always screaming about OxyClean and shit. What the
I don't
fuck
know.
was that guy's name?
Was
but
he
yeah,
MAGA?
No, I don't think he was. I think these infomercial guys were all the same.
Oh, okay.
Like we grew up with the infomercial era. You know what I'm saying? Late
Yeah.
night TV, and all of a sudden the ShamWow guy's on your television. But yeah, this guy's
Right.
running for office now. He is going to be a Republican congressman. Hopefully, God, hopefully not.
But I mean, someone's got to, the Democrats got to be competent for once, but they got to run against him. They got to get someone to at least put up a fight there. I mean, I don't know how
Right.
red that district is. It's Texas, but
Yeah.
we just can't let this kind of shit slide, you know.
No,
and he's a
I
very
totally
beatable
agree.
candidate. Yeah.
Yeah, he's obviously a beatable kid. He's been
Yeah, literally.
literally. But anyway, here's a video I found on him on Twitter talking about this church is coming for your kids' balls. As something to do with transgenderism or transphobia. It's just being ridiculous. This is the stuff he's gonna run on right here.
The woke churches are after our kids' nuts. Not no more. We're not chopping nuts. You're gonna love your nuts with a ShamWow guy.
What the fuck? This is, oh my God.
gonna
I thought
love
that
your
was
nuts.
a skit from SNL. Holy shit.
No, that
Wow.
was real. That was real. The church is coming for your nuts. We're not gonna protect your nuts with the ShamWow guy. That's
I don't-
reality, man. That's American politics, guys. Welcome.
Again, what are we doing?
I don't know.
What in the fuck is happening here? I will
don't
say
know.
this. The Billy Mays, I think that's what everyone's saying.
Billy
in the chat.
Mays, that's
yeah.
what it is. Yeah.
Yeah, he had the heart attack. That's right. But the good news is that if he does run on trans issues, it's been a loser issue over and over and over and over, time and time again.
That's
so,
all they have, though. That's all they
Yeah.
have is this culture war dumb shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's not even true. I mean, coming for your nuts? What? Who talks like this? I can't get over it. Who talks like this? These are the most weird people ever.
Yeah, you want to talk? All right, another weird candidate that just will not seem to go away. That reminds me of him. Like the female version is that Valentina Gomez. Have you ever seen her?
Yeah,
she's bonkers. She's the one that shot what looked like a burned corpse and said that's what we should do with immigrants with a heavy Latina accent. While she said it, I'm like, lady,
this is what we should do to immigrants, man. I don't know. I went like Indian with my Mexican accent.
Well, you know what we're getting at. You know what I'm saying? It's like, how are you supporting this? Like, they would gladly deport her.
But that's the thing.
But I support Trump. It's like,
it's the proximity to power thing, right? Just the same way there were Jews for the Nazi regime. It's the same logic.
I guess it must be. Honestly, I feel like it's a mental disorder. It has to be. There's got to be. In the future, this is going to be studied. It has to be studied because none of this makes any sense. None of this makes any sense.
Especially the ShamWow guy. Jesus, these people are so fucking weird.
Right? Have you guys?
My pillow.
No other better representatives in the state of Texas than the ShamWow guy. I believe it was Texas, right?
I want to see the faces of some of the people that vote for that guy because they have to be. They go into the voting booth and they just have to be some of the ugliest motherfuckers on the planet. You're not going to see hot girls for ShamWow guy. You know, you're not going to see that.
But how do you just go in and be like, yeah, he sounds credible? You got beat up by a prostitute once. That's my guy.
What can we say? This is
and
just
he sold stuff on television. This is we are living the prequel to the movie Idiocracy. So
this is the bad place. Yeah, 100%.
All right, so let's move on. Let's talk about the DC shooting. Because I know James wanted to talk about that. Because, none of this makes sense. I'm not trying to be conspiratorial, but I think even I've gotten James to come around to the idea that, like, none of this, just some of this shit just, it sounds very scripted, okay? It just sounds very, very, very scripted. And it seems like every time Donald Trump needs to drum up public support, somebody gets fucking shot. Okay, Butler, Pennsylvania. Donald Trump was hemorrhaging public support because Kamala Harris just took over, got shot, got elected. Israel was losing popular support. Donald Trump, again, needed public support because his numbers were in the toilet. Charlie Kirk dies.
Yeah,
and all of a sudden, everybody forgets about what's happening. And now all of a sudden, just after a judge says, D.C., get the troops out of D.C., but I'm going to give you a little bit of time to tell me why you need these troops in D.C. Somebody gets shot after months of zero violence against troops. Some random dude who used to work for the CIA.
Oh, my God.
In Afghanistan. After he just got approved, so he escaped the Taliban, did horrendous shit for the American military, because his family and him would have been murdered in Afghanistan if they would have stayed there. So he came to the United States to get a whole new life and freedom and all that. And then he waits until he gets approved for asylum, drives to D.C. and just says, fuck it. All that sacrifice was for nothing. I'm going to go to jail for what? You know what I'm saying? Like, it just, to me, it just doesn't add up. And allegedly, of course, we're never going to be able to confirm some of this stuff because we are not going to ever get the truth out of the White House. Ever. I mean, Kash Patel lied under oath when he was being questioned by Congress for crying out loud about Jeffrey Epstein shit. So we're truly never going to get.
Pam Bondi, too.
Right, Pam Bondi as well. They all do. Fucking Caroline Leavitt, same thing. Allegedly, according to internet sleuths, the man's name was Google searched enough to make a little blip in the Google radar there prior to the shooting. Now, the reason, if that would have happened one time, I would have said, okay, maybe it's a conspiracy theory. But now it's happened 3 times because Thomas Crook's name was searched before Butler, Pennsylvania. Tyler Robinson's name was Google searched before Charlie Kirk died. And now all of a sudden we got a third shooter whose name was Google searched prior. Now, what does that mean? I don't know. I'll give you one guess where the origin of these searches are coming from, according to the internet. Yeah.
No way. Is it Israel?
Yeah. Some of them are saying it's Israel. But again, it's hard to know. We don't want to get too down the conspiracy road. But again, we have to speculate because we're not going to get the truth out of the White House. We have to try and put the pieces of the puzzle together ourselves the best we possibly can. But again, it just seems like every time Donald Trump's public support is in the complete toilet, somebody gets shot.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They need another distraction. Like, all right, just think about it this way, James. Historically speaking, and I think I said this yesterday, historically speaking, fascists will murder to get their way. So if we're going to call Donald Trump a fascist, if we're going to truly believe in our heart of hearts that Donald Trump is a fascist, we cannot put it past him to not murder. Okay? We cannot say he's above all that. Like, he won't go that far. If we're saying he's a fascist, we have to accept the fact that he might actually be willing to kill people on 100%. American soil to get his way. Okay.
Well, he was more than willing to. That ambassador to Ukraine, I'm trying to remember the details, but he essentially put out a hit on that ambassador while she was in Ukraine. And then she was told by her security team she had to leave the country immediately because of imminent threats. So yeah, he would absolutely do this kind of shit. But we have to think what the agenda, what do we get out of these, the person, let's say it is engineered, right? Let's say someone put this shooter up to do this stuff. We have to think what is to be gained. And I think, like you're saying, it's the distraction, because he was a child soldier at 15 years old, doing hits basically for the CIA.
Right. It's called Zero Unit, I think is what they call it.
Something like that. And it's just terrifying. I mean, it's what you read about in comics and movies and books. And it's like it's a Tom Clancy novel. And you're like, this could never happen in real life. And it was happening. So then this guy and the woman, one of the women who died, she volunteered to feed the homeless. And it's devastating. It's just fucking devastating. And this guy, from what I've read on his motives, is he was just pissed off because of like the whole visa shit. And then this woman died because a pedophile, Donald Trump, is saying, go to DC and do these things. Like, what a shitty thing to have on your headstone.
Yeah, she even shared with her, I think it was her boyfriend. He was posting videos that she thought this was a complete waste of time.
Yes.
And let's be honest, she would not be dead had Donald Trump followed the law, because this is an illegal deployment of United States troops. They should not be there without the approval of Congress. The judges said this is illegal. Take the troops out. You know what I mean? So what does he have to gain by this? He gets to keep troops in D.C.
I think
because I don't look at necessarily the incident itself. I always look at reactions. That's why I immediately jumped on the Charlie Kirk story, is because of how quick these people are to blame us specifically every time something like this happens.
Yeah.
It is like they have this in the chamber ready to go, and all they're waiting for is an incident. And again, you know, with the Charlie Kirk thing, like, this is real shit, and I showed it yesterday. This is real. This is real. This was a book published about the death of Charlie Kirk at Utah University or Utah Valley on the 9th, and Charlie Kirk died on the fucking 10th. This is a real screenshot that I took myself. Okay? This is not something I found on the internet. That is something I saw with my own eyes on Amazon and other platforms. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was the moment that I started questioning everything. When I saw a book published about Charlie Kirk's death, and it was published on the 9th, I was like, get the fuck out of here with this. Like, please don't turn me into a conspiracy guy. But when you see stuff like that, it's like, bro.
And that's also when we need to research this author. We need to get them on record, like,
I looked
what did you
into
know
it.
and when did you know it? You know,
Right. I believe to me, it looks like AI written stuff. Like one of the, you know what I mean? Because now we have AI books. Like literally, people type in shit
and
into
music.
prompts into AI, and they write entire books and publish
And
them
also
under
the
different names.
with like the guy was upset about the whole visa stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
So what does Trump do? He makes it worse. He's going to now rescind a lot of visas for the Afghan nationals. A lot of these people who, again, fought with our troops, like it or not. That's what they did, and that's why they're here. So you're actually just making it more likely that we're going to have this repeat again.
Right. Well, yeah, and we have more of these zero-unit people. I mean, there are thousands of these zero-unit CIA-trained assassins. That's what they were. They did the dirty shit that the U.S. government didn't want to be involved in. They trained these kids, because like you said, he joined at 15. Trained these kids to kill, and then sent them out into the territories of Afghanistan to do their dirty work. And then they brought them in the United States saying, we'll take care of you and your family. And then they just dumped them on U.S. soil. And then now, and also to me, it feels like they just are looking for any excuse to ramp up the Islamophobia.
Yes. Well, because that's what the fascists need. They need a scapegoat. And this, I don't know if you remember, but I think about a year ago, there was something very similar to this with an Afghan national who was in the military for special forces. He was pulled over for something. I can't remember what. There's a viral, what do they call it? Dash cam video. And he starts getting pissed off with the cop saying yeah, I'm here on a visa. I don't know where my license is, blah, blah, blah. It escalates. And they end up having to shoot the guy. It becomes a gunfight. And this is only going to happen more because that is what the fascists want. Just like someone said they were using it as an excuse to put military in the cities. That's 100% correct. They need a scapegoat and they need a villain. And that's why they're doing it.
That's it, man. Trump actually responded. He was the one that I think announced that she was dead, if I'm not mistaken.
The shooter? Yeah.
Damn, I think I forgot to load that. But I actually have the video of the aftermath of that shooting here. Let me show that real quick.
That's them. Wait, the shooter lived?
Yeah, the shooter's alive.
Oh, I thought he died.
I don't believe so. I believe he didn't get. I don't think he got fatally injured.
Where's the people he shot, though? Are they across the street? I'm confused.
I don't know. I'm not.
Or is this right after the shooting? It must be right after.
This is right after the shooting. Yeah.
Huh. Where's the victim? Yeah, we don't see the victims. No one's helping the victims. I'm confused.
Yeah, not really
Yeah,
sure.
I'm a little confused by that footage, but
that was actually 2 blocks away from where we were just at.
Yeah.
I'll have to look. We might have actually been right on that street, but they claim it was an ambush. And it's okay. I don't know. That just sounds very scripted to me.
Yeah, it just makes me, in this day and age, I mean, it's terrifying to fucking go out. I went to see The Running Man. I was watching that in theaters, and it's a pretty empty theater, right? I don't know. There's maybe 20 people watching it in 100, 150 seat theater. And the guy behind me, once Michael Cera came on, jumps out of his seat and screams, "Fuck you, George Michael." I think he was trying to do a joke reference to Arrested Development. But I'm just thinking, is this guy going to shoot people? What in the fuck? I grabbed my fucking pepper spray. I didn't know what this motherfucker was going to do. But this is just a terrifying fucking reality that we live in, where that kind of shit in these mass shootings, because I was in Aurora when the Dark Knight shooting happened. I knew that theater.
Kidding.
I knew people that frequented that theater.
Yeah.
So it's just terrifying that the world we live in is so easy to die from fucking gun violence.
I was in Aurora, Colorado. It's funny you say that. I was in Aurora, Colorado, not long. I think it was right before it happened, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Yeah, beautiful area.
It changed it just changes shit. I mean, you see stuff like that happen in DC, and it's just terrifying that we live in a fucking country this goddamn unsafe. I hate it.
Yeah, and like you said, it's only going to get worse as time goes on. The right wing nutters, I think most of them are now just working for fucking ICE or not. Yeah,
Yeah, a lot of them,
basically, I think they're all just working for ICE. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So they've been awfully quiet, but I don't
So
know.
I got
man.
my handle today. Abolish ICE.
Yeah, I feel like they're looking for any excuse to attack other communities.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I don't know what to make of it. But again, we're not going to get the truth. We haven't even gotten a damn bit of information about the Charlie Kirk assassination.
Yeah.
We don't even know anything about the fucking Thomas Crooks shooting in Butler. Like, we know nothing about that, which is insane. I mean, it's attempted assassination on a president, allegedly.
And no medical report, no autopsy.
No autopsy. He was
the guy on drugs? We don't know.
Yeah, we don't know anything about it. There was no medical report from Donald Trump.
Nope.
You know what I mean? Nothing.
It's all sus. It's so sus.
Yeah, and none of it makes sense. But anyway, I can't remember this guy. There's so many police departments in D.C. There's like Park Police. You got the Capitol Police. But here's one of them claiming that it was an ambush. And then I'll show you Donald Trump's response when he announced that she died. Because he can't even act like a human being is what kills me.
Sure, so I can start out. Again, Chief Carroll from MPD. So both the individuals, the guard members, they are in critical condition at a local hospital at this time being treated. At this point, we have no other suspects. We have reviewed video from the area. It appears, like I said, to be a lone gunman that raised a firearm and ambushed these members of the National Guard, and he was quickly taken into custody by other National Guard members and law enforcement members.
That's it. That's it, man. It's an ambush.
Yeah, it's just shitty. I mean, again, this poor lady, like feeding the homeless, and she agreed that it was a waste of time, died because a pedophile needed a fucking headline. That's what happened here.
Yeah. Yeah. And they're using her death as an excuse to deploy even more troops.
Yeah.
Which, again, she would be alive had we had no troops on the streets. We don't need the troops. You know what? You have as much power as a United States troop on American soil. Because you guys have literally, you could do the same thing when you see a crime. Call the fucking cops. Because they're war fighters. They're not crime fighters. Like, they cannot legally arrest somebody for committing a crime. You know what I mean? Literally, they can call the cops, which is what we can do. They have no additional authority. They just walk around with their guns. They're being used as props in Donald Trump's ridiculous fascist reality TV show. That's all it is. Yep. And her death is unnecessary and could have easily been prevented had we not had a dumbass buffoon running the White House. But did you see the clip of her or Donald Trump announcing her death?
No. Do you have it?
Yeah, he sounds so callous. I just loaded it up. Let me play this real quick.
Yesterday, we literally had no incidents for many months. It was the safest place imaginable, and this is a different kind of crime. This is a really bad crime. Millions of Americans are praying for those heroes and their families, and I must unfortunately tell you that just seconds before I went on, right now, I heard that Sarah Beckstrom of West Virginia, one of the guardsmen that we're talking about, highly respected, young, magnificent person, started service in June of 2023, outstanding in every way. She's just passed away. She's no longer with us. She's looking down at us right now. Her parents are with her. It's just happened. She was savagely attacked. She's dead. She's not with us.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, drive it in more, why don't
every
you?
single...
She's dead. She's dead. Like, you can't even act like a human being. The guy has no empathy. He was smiling at the beginning when he was talking.
Yeah, you contrast that with Obama when he was trying to figure out I think he was writing a speech on what to say after Sandy Hook. And I mean, and then of course he did the speech and he was crying while saying it. I mean, it's just, you don't have to like Obama. You don't have to like a lot of his stuff, but there's humanity there. And there's just no humanity in Trump. None at all.
He doesn't even know how to act human. That's what kills me about this whole situation. We'll be talking about more him a little bit more here in a second. We can move on to Pete Hegseth, another piece of shit. He's in charge of all of our military. Another reason the military is in the streets is because he's given the orders. The head of the Department of War, which put crimes in parentheses next to it, because that's all he's doing lately, bombing fishing boats. I got an argument with MAGA. They're like, can you prove there's no drugs on that boat? I'm like, well, I can prove using common sense in Google that those tiny-ass boats could not physically reach United States soil.
No way.
Dude, seriously. The boats
would have ran out of gas. It's an outboard.
Exactly. The boats they're showing could go maybe a couple hundred miles. And it's 1,400.
Yeah, one way, and then you run out of gas, you know?
Right. It's 1,400 miles from Venezuela to, like, Miami.
Yeah.
So they're not, it's like the first time I heard about this, the first boat that got bombed, I immediately thought a shipping vessel. Like, what else would our military be bombing? And I saw the video. They're like, yeah, we got these narco terrorists. And it was like this little tiny rowboat.
Yeah, the little dinghy. Yeah, it just
It
South Park really nailed it with like, Pete Hegseth is a fucking douche.
Yeah.
That's all you gotta say.
That is great. I'm so glad they're on our side. But yeah, so Fox News anchor turned I don't know, male model turned in charge of the entire United States military. Like, how does that even happen? Well, I guess we live in a reality where a mail order bride becomes the first lady. So I guess this tracks. It tracks. But apparently anybody could just lead the military these days. I don't know. But anyway, he's getting a lot of heat. Apparently from, let me see, Military Times. I have it pulled up. Former JAGS military, what am I trying to say? Judge Advocate General, I think is what it stands for. Military attorneys, essentially. Others may have committed war crimes. No shit. So a group of former military lawyers issued a memo Saturday condemning Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth for allegedly ordering Special Operations Commander and military personnel to kill everybody on board an alleged drug-carrying vessel on September 7th or September 2nd. So the crazy part about this all is, allegedly, again, according to new reporting, he was ordering SEAL teams to make sure there were no survivors, like clean up our mess kind of shit.
They had a second strike, I think it was, right?
Yeah, that's crazy, bro. That's fucking insane to me.
Yeah,
and he thinks it's funny. Like, this is the stuff he's posting on Twitter. I forgot to show you this. Yeah, this is Pete Hegseth's Twitter feed. He posts Franklin targets narco terrorists, and that's the picture.
And you just think, because there has been some research on the people who died, and they were literally just fishermen.
Yeah,
they were just out there like setting traps and shit.
That's nuts, man. Isn't that crazy?
The Democrats are going to try and tell us, let's move. If they win, big if, right? If is doing some heavy lifting here. But if they win in 2028, or even in the midterms, there's going to be a lot of Democrats saying, let's turn the page. Let's forget about this.
No, please.
Fucking
no. I will be so mad.
These are war crimes, and we need to put these people in the fucking Hague and against a wall if we have to, if we investigate this.
I think it was Hakeem Jeffries just said that they're not going to be pursuing impeachment against Pete Hegseth.
Yep.
It's like, bro.
And then Mamdani goes and pulls a centrist and endorses Jeffries. What? The guy who wouldn't endorse you? The dude who's leading the party in the wrong fucking direction? Right. You're going to endorse him? I don't know what is going on with the Democrats, but as soon as they get elected, they just throw all their principles and everything else they were doing out the fucking door.
Man. They are weak. But the crazy part about this has nothing to do with drugs, man. Nothing to do with protecting Americans with drugs. It's oil. It's all about oil. Man.
They've said it.
Venezuela is the most oil-rich country on the planet, plus other resources as well, obviously. And Donald Trump just wants to steal it for himself and his rich buddies.
It's just Iraq all over again.
Yeah, another war for oil. If he cared about drugs in this country, he wouldn't have pardoned the Silk Road guy, and he wouldn't pardon the former leader of, I think it was Honduras,
Yeah.
who was convicted of drug trafficking.
Yeah. And this is like, I understand these kind of comments, and like, sure, that's the logistics of it, but this is where the Democrats fail, because accepting this as the narrative and not pushing for impeachment anyways to drive the narrative is the problem. We can't just accept, oh, well, you know, he's not going to allow a vote, so therefore we should just roll over. We shouldn't we shouldn't undo the filibuster. We shouldn't vote for minimum wage. No, we should. We should fight for it.
I agree, because I absolutely agree with you. And this is something the right does very well.
Yes.
Caroline Leavitt went on TV the other day and said they have evidence that Obama tried to subvert the 2016 election so Donald Trump wouldn't get into office, even though Obama was not running for another term. He had just completed his second term.
Yeah.
They have provided no proof of that, but just saying it puts it out into the world.
Correct.
So somebody's going to hear that and go, oh, my God, did you hear what Obama did?
Yep.
Even though there's no proof has been provided whatsoever. They are very good at that. And I think the left is too worried about getting in trouble for saying things that, you know, even if it's the truth, they should just put it out there. But these guys are perfectly happy putting lies out there. Why are you so scared to put the truth out there just to get it out there?
Yeah.
Just people need to hear it.
Yeah, and Titan Uranus, I'm not meaning to dogpile on you for that comment. I get the comment, and I appreciate you saying it. We're not trying to dogpile on you here. It's just important to talk about how, like you're saying, Jeremy, the Republicans can drive the narrative just by throwing shit out there. And again, all this stuff, so much of this stuff with the Epstein files was public record. When did Hillary bring it up in the debates? When did Joe Biden bring it up in the debates? When did Kamala Harris have a full fucking press conference saying, hey, vote for me and not the goddamn pedophile? Because the Democrats don't push the truth when they should.
Right. It seems like they had this on a silver platter and they just chose the high road. I'm so sick of the high road. I'm so sick of the high road.
I'm ready for some mud wrestling. I don't want to be
I want
fucking high
people to
road
start,
anymore.
Yeah. And I used to be the type to be like, oh, I don't think politicians should, you know, run negative ads about each other. But you know what? We live in different times now.
Yes.
Where an actual pedo is running the country. And we have a Fox News host committing war crimes. I think we have an opportunity to, and actually an obligation to fight fire with fire.
Yeah, and that's
I don't know
why it's so frustrating for Mamdani to endorse Jeffries, because he is the last fucking person to fight fire with fire.
Jeffries is such a disappointment. I used to have such high hopes for him. Really was supportive of him. We talked a lot about him on the show, and then we found out. You know, we found out a lot this year, and we found out how corrupt our government is on both sides.
Yeah.
Truly on both sides, being paid off. But it's not even run. Our government is not run by itself. Okay?
Yeah.
We elect puppets. They take orders from another country that we will not name. We've already named it, but we will just leave it out at the moment.
Or their donors, yeah.
Yeah, it's really what it is. They're all corporate shills or trying to please another country's agenda. So yeah, that's where we're at right now.
Yeah,
hopefully
especially
one day,
Schumer and Jeffries.
They will hold everybody accountable, and I agree with James. We do need our own version of the Nuremberg trials on this. We have to hold these people accountable and make an example of them. Make sure that it never happens again. We cannot allow this to continue in this country. This white supremacy, just Nazi plague that has obviously been festering in the background because we let it go unchecked.
Yes.
We let it go unchecked.
There have to be consequences for bad actions and bad actors.
I agree.
Because right now, the word is that the people from Doge are worried they might get prosecuted in the future. So run on that. You know how fucking popular you'd be if you said, I'm going to jail big balls? Fucking do it.
So good.
You know?
Yeah, exactly.
The people will cheer. You will be the sexual matador. You know, like run on this stuff.
The sexual matador. That if you say something like that about your husband, I'm gonna assume that y'all never fuck.
Yes.
Ever.
That is 100% Hope and Steve, because he does not know where the clitoris is. Like
no,
that's
She has never had an orgasm, at least not by Stephen Miller.
She doesn't even get wet when it rains. Like, there's no
Bro, Stephen Miller is
possible
like
chance.
the cure to female moisture.
Yeah, for real. He just turns
He
women's
walks in a
vaginas
room
into this
and it
hair
just
desert.
sounds like a sponge in the sun. It's like every vagina just starts crumpling. Sorry, I'm getting way too off.
Brina says that is why she is sleeping with Elon. I forgot about that.
That's right, man.
I forgot about that. That's a
they're
whole.
all having sex with one another, man. This
Oh
is so
man, they're
weird,
just passing each other around like a blunt.
right? She left the guy that looks like a walking penis for a guy with a broken penis.
Yeah, a detachable one.
Right?
Oh,
I
man.
mean, maybe that's why it is. Let me put
She can have the penis wherever she goes.
the cyber penis.
Titan Uranus says calling Stephen Miller Nazi Ferratu. That's good.
That is actually
That's
pretty good. That is fitting.
I like that.
Yeah. The cyber peen. I can imagine it now.
Yeah.
Fuck. All right. Anyway, let's move on. We got to talk about Donald
Yeah.
Trump a little bit. I didn't realize we already had almost an hour. So let's talk about Donald Trump for a second here because I think his
Right.
health is just cooked.
Yeah.
Weekend at Bernie style. Like, I feel like they're pumping him full of drugs, shoving him on stage, and then hoping for the best. And recent video that has gone, I think should be talked. This video, I think, should be talked about a lot more. It's Melania and Donald walking arm in arm, which looks all cute and cuddly at first. You know, they have to put on an appearance. But when you watch it, she's holding him up. Like, just watch them walk to the helicopter. What the hell is the helicopter's name? It doesn't matter. I don't give a shit. But
Marine
yeah,
One, that's what it is.
Yeah, Marine One. So just watch her holding him up.
Update on the negotiations between Russia and Ukraine.
It gets worse. There
It
you
does
go.
look like, yeah, it really does.
There we go. Whoa, buddy.
She's got some weight there. That she's whoa.
He's going back and forth, man.
He's like
not
tilting,
walking
yeah.
in a straight line.
Whoa, dude.
You know what's funny about that? Somebody pointed that out. I think it was one of the doctors that I follow on Instagram. Pointed out in dementia patients, they have trouble walking in a straight line. And if
Yeah.
you watch the video of him walking the red carpet for Putin, he is zigzagging all over the place. So I think his health is a lot worse than they are letting on.
Yeah, well, that's why he had the MRI, and he can't even spell MRI, but he doesn't know what it was for. He doesn't know what it was checking.
Shit. Oh, shit. They posted on the White House's Facebook page that Donald Trump is the most accessible and energetic president ever. And I think it's in response to this photo where he looks like he's pretty much,
God.
he looks dead. Like, I feel like his nurses are running for the defibrillator and somebody took a picture of him real quick. He looks half dead there, man. He looks terrible.
Jesus
and then they
Christ.
come out and posted that he's the most energetic and virile president in the world. Like, come on, man.
Yeah, clearly
He is
looks like
losing
it.
And let's be honest, being president is probably the most stressful job in the world. One of them, at least, I got to imagine. His brain was already applesauce before he started his second term. And the stress of it all, I think, is just getting worse and worse. And, of course, the Jeffrey Epstein thing completely backfired in his face. You know, when you run on releasing the files and then don't release the files, makes you look a little bit guilty. Just saying. But what do you think about this MRI shit because now he's responding to the MRI questions? Because he's saying it's preventative. They're just randomly looking for stuff.
No. I mean, look, I'm not an expert, but the 2 times in my life that I've had an MRI was because I knew that something was wrong and I had to check it to see, do I need surgery? Do I need physical therapy? What do I need? So an MRI it's not invasive really, but you're tucked into that little fucking machine for 20, 30 minutes or whatever it may be. Yeah, it's not
like this far from your face.
Yeah, it's
Bro.
like you're in a coffin. It's not comfortable. So the fact that he would do that is definitely indicative that something is
right.
There's something there. There is a there.
He has shown signs of a stroke. We've seen the pictures where half of his face is melting off.
Right.
He can't. It's literally one side of his face is an inch lower than the other. We've seen the walking. We've seen the slurring of the speech. There's lashing out, calling reporters piggy.
Yeah.
Calling him stupid. Like, he's really been lashing out and getting very angry lately and just responding in a very almost childish way. But yeah, MRIs are used to look for stuff. Like, if you had, like, I hurt my back, so I got an MRI to see how badly I hurt my back.
Same. Yeah, because you knew.
Right. And it's not like you go in for a sprained ankle. You don't get an MRI for, like, a sprained
No.
You know what I'm saying? These are very, it's a very specialized test to look for whatever's going on internally. And I love how Donald Trump, or who, I forget if it was Caroline Leavitt or Donald Trump, said the doctor said his organs, it was like the most amazing MRI scan he's ever seen. And it's like, dude, it's a picture of internal organs. Like, the doctor looked at that and goes, man, these internal organs are just fucking amazing. You know what I mean?
Oh, those are some good looking intestines you got there. Yeah,
Yes,
wow.
Love that liver.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh man, that stomach is in good
here
shape.
is
It's
Donald-
so fine in that bikini.
Right? But here's him responding to the questions about the MRI.
News Nation, failing News Nation. News Nation is doing lousy, by the way. But if you want to have it released, I'll release it.
Tell us what they were looking at.
For what releasing?
No. What part of your body was the MRI looking
I
at?
have no idea. It was just an MRI. What part of the body? It wasn't the brain because I took a cognitive test and I aced it. I got a perfect.
Oh my
mark.
God. What a response.
You too.
That is so
It
sus.
wasn't my brain.
It wasn't my brain. My brain is fantastic. No, the fact that he went there, that's sus.
It wasn't my brain because I took a cognitive test. This guy.
Wait a minute. I got to do the fuck. Hold on.
Oh,
Hold
the
on.
sound of, oh, yeah.
Fuck it. God damn it. All right, whatever.
Oh, yeah. So I think, again, Donald Trump's health is way, way worse than they are letting on.
Same.
You know, every day we hope for some good news. If they think they're going to be pissed when they see our reaction to Donald Trump dying, because I'm going to be celebrating. I don't want him. I mean, I don't.
The whole
I don't
world
wish
is going to
death on
pop a
him.
bottle of champagne when that happens.
I hate. That's even hard to say.
What do you mean?
I said I don't wish death on. Like, I don't wish death on anybody. But it's like
I am long past the time of giving a shit.
I know,
now,
right?
it's like,
Right. I almost feel wrong saying that because this guy's a fucking.
We need to start celebrating bad things happening to bad people. We just have to.
Right.
Just,
yeah. But they're going to be very upset when we make videos about that. Oh, boy. I can't know.
hey, but look, they did this. All the
evil
stuff that Charlie Kirk was doing, right? Making fun of George Floyd, like all the dead, him being sober after being dead. We need to fight back and do it too. Fuck it. Fuck
I
it.
agree. Yeah. So, but I think JD Vance, though, is no better. If he steps in, he's no better. He'll do anything they tell him to do. So
I'm still. I remember this was a thing with Pence too. JD Vance is not nearly as bad as Trump. Trump, for all his horrifying flaws, is still a uniquely, in his own bizarre way, charismatic person. And JD Vance is not. He's the fumbler, dropping the goddamn trophy and shit. Right. There's no way JD Vance is going to have the kind of power that Trump will.
I think they fucked up when they killed Charlie Kirk. I think they fucked up when they killed whoever killed Charlie Kirk. I think they fucked up because he was truly the only asshole that was able to keep the attention of the masses of the MAGA crowd. He, other than Donald Trump, think about it. Who else could control and keep the attention of the MAGA crowd other than Donald Trump? Charlie Kirk. That was it. Now Nick Fuentes. But again, MAGA is fracturing. You have the pro-Israel side, which is apparently making America great again, involves putting Israel first. That's MAGA now. And then you have the America First movement, who are the ones who are actual Nazis who just hate Jews because they're Nazis.
Yeah.
That's the core base of Donald Trump. Half of it hates Jews, and the other half calls it the promised land. I don't know how they're going to control this situation when Donald Trump passes, because it's going to fracture like crazy. It's going to be a big power vacuum, I think. And J.D. Vance does not have the charisma.
No. No way.
No, or the vocabulary, or just, I don't understand what it is about Donald Trump. I think that's what blows me away. I don't understand why people like Donald Trump. The guy's a fucking nightmare. He's a psycho. He wears blackface half the time, and nobody calls him out for it. He has one strand of hair wrapped around his head 10,000 times. Wears a girdle, wears a piss bag, shits in a diaper. What the fuck are we even talking about here? Like, why is Donald Trump even in the conversation? It drives me nuts.
I mean, we've talked about this before too. I'll never understand the power that these absolute weirdos have. And again, you think about like,
creepy,
really? That's
man.
the guy that you think is alpha? That guy you think is alpha?
Right.
It's unbelievable.
Right. And I think they're trying desperately just to keep this image of strength. Like, they need Donald Trump. They need like this Kim Jong-un figure where the people think that he doesn't poop because he absorbs it all, his energy.
He's divine. Yeah.
Right. That's what they're trying to paint Donald Trump as while he's falling apart in public. So I don't know. We're going to have a lot of next year is going to be an interesting year, I think, to say the least. So anyway, that's all we have for today, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed yourself. Please join us tomorrow at 9 o'clock. Liz McIntyre, founder of Stop Moms for Liberty, will be returning to the show.
She's awesome.
Yeah, thanks for. Oh, that's right. You were on last time. Thank you for joining. She is amazing. Her link for her website and everything like that is in our bio if you guys want to get involved in protecting your kids in their education, because what we're going to talk about tomorrow is going to blow you away. They're literally piecing out the Department of Education to places like the Department of Labor. So our American education system is in dire straits at the moment. So she's going to come back on. We're going to talk about it some more. And yeah, that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed yourself. Please like, subscribe, share this video with your friends. Hope you have a good rest of your day, and we love you all.